I think at this point it's about a lot more than just the water. Obviously water is the #1 essential in life, but if you don't know, they just put through a bill that you could pretty much run water protectors over and you won't be prosecuted. They're putting through a bill with fluffy, flowery language to essentially the state to seize control of reservations, which in my view is just a ploy to drill on your land. And they're also putting through a bill, if North Dakota isn't corrupt enough, they're putting through a bill to lower the threshold for reporting oil spills, even though about 300 oil spills happened between, I think 2013 and 2015, probably more than that.
Yes.
But only one was made public. And now they want to make it even more lax. So between the attack on Mother Earth, the attack on Native Americans, and frankly, the land grab attempt, it's not just a pipeline because you have a much bigger fight than that. So it would make sense to me that the tribe, the water protectors need to be together. Can you kind of talk about all those things that they're trying to do and what needs to be done about it?
So first I'm going to start with taken land. Right now, where you're standing, right outside those doors, is what we call taken land. When the Army Corps came with Pick's loan to flood our lands, they issued eminent domain and took the land. And 3 affiliated, they are returning their taken land. Here on Standing Rock and the past administrations have really worked hard to try to get our taken land back. I know that bills almost made it to Congress, but it is still a land issue. And my question is, why aren't we standing up for our taken land to be returned? My father had always told us this is our land. No matter what the Army Corps says, this is our land. Why is our tribal council submitting to not enforcing the return of our taken land? Part 2, we as individuals still hold mineral rights in that water. That waterbed is ours. How can you drill in unresolved mineral claims?
Could you explain what that means, the mineral rights?
We own the mineral rights. The tribes own the mineral rights. My family owns mineral rights. I had a really nice individual from the BIA send me all of my families who own the mineral rights on the Missouri and the Cannibal. And I'm so thankful for them. 3, we have docket 74A, the unresolved Ihunktuwa land claims that are all on the east side. That has never been resolved to this day. That Dakota Access is going through. 4, Fort Laramie Treaty of 1851. And remember, we went to the Supreme Court and won just a few years ago again, because it is the supreme law of the land. 6, our borders for the Standing Rock Sioux tribe should be the north side of the Cannonball River and the east side of the Missouri River. When did we succumb to eminent domain? If we do not stand on our land claims, what are we doing here? If we are saying treaty, then why aren't we not standing on it? Why is not our tribal council standing on it? So all of these issues should be in the forefront now. All of these issues should be on each tribal council's lips, and they should be standing for the people now. As you know, I have no legal jurisdiction. I have no political power. I have no political titles. The only thing that I have is I'm an enrolled member of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, and I am a grandmother and a mother. That's it. That is my title. but I will stand. And I will not back down.
Do you plan on pressing any charges against the tribe or anybody else?
I have some lawyers that will be flying in to help me, and I will discuss it with them.
And my last question, and I don't think this has gotten enough attention because we're rightly focusing on Trump. I mean, the guy's a monster.
Caligula?
But I don't think a lot of people know that Warren Buffett owns quite a lot in the Dakota Access Pipeline. The media makes Warren Buffett out to be the patron saint of, plutocracy. Obama brought him out for a lot of press conferences about, economic equality, and Warren Buffett's secretary shouldn't pay more than him, and all these things. But he is the largest owner in Phillips 66, which owns a quarter of the pipeline. He also owns a lot of railroads in America, and conveniently hasn't upgraded them, which helps the pipeline system. There's many other things, but why I bring up Warren Buffett is it's not just Trump and the Republicans, but there's a lot of people who we normally don't mention who've got interest in this. So as the outside world tries to get banks to divest, I was wondering what you thought about Warren Buffett, who owns $6.25 billion in Phillips 66.
So this morning when I was thinking about history and culture and how we're repeating it and how look at things, in the 1870s and 90s to the 1900s, we were in this position with the railroad. We were in this position when they were coming to do surveys. We were in this position when they were imposing themselves on our land. We were in this position when they were spreading gossip and rumor to divide the people. Has anything changed?
Yeah, now you have Twitter to spread it.
It is the same tactics, the same maneuvers. I was kind of totally shocked when I was going through the newspapers in North Dakota, and you could almost go into the newspapers of 1890 and they say almost the same thing. These Indians are rioting. And so I really worry that we haven't learned anything from our own history. And one of the things that I am realizing, and this is a bad thing to say, so I'm going to say a bad thing, America has dumbed down their education system. I have never seen a group of people who don't have no education background running this country. Are the governments.
Well, the president on the campaign trail said, "I love the poorly educated." He said it at a campaign rally, so.
It is how you make the masses sheep.
Okay, I'll follow up with you, as always, and I should say, are you still welcoming new people to Sacred Stone Camp?
I welcome anybody who stands with us. I want everybody to understand that I have no idea what is going to happen out there. I have no idea of what Tribal Council, what Army Corps, what Dakota Access, the National Guard, the Morton County Police and Sheriff Departments, the other Sheriff Departments that came with them, the BIA Police, will do to people. So I'm asking, if you choose, be prepared, understand the danger, and don't come here for us to care for you, because right now we are in a position where we cannot protect everybody. That is the truth.